What's up, everybody? Welcome to Where Did All My Friends Go, a podcast about life in the music industry. We're doing something super special this episode. First, before we tell you about it, though, let's talk about Dead Bundy.
Dead Bundy. If I had the stuff from Calling All Captains, it'd just be like, dude, Dead Bundy. We had them on this episode. They're so funny. There is some sexually explicit content, like audio. Obviously, it's not going to watch anything. But so if this is something that might like be not up your alley, don't worry about it. We'll catch you some other time. But it's mild, so who gives a shit? Dead Bundy is fucking awesome. But not only do we have Dead Bundy today, what else do we have, Pat?
We are going to do an exclusive listen to this upcoming band, Card Reader. We're going to listen to their brand new track, Reminder.
And Reminder was produced by Nick Bruceese from Man Overboard, dude. And that's fucking crazy in and of itself. It was recorded at Gradwell's house recording studio in Haddon Heights, New Jersey. Reminder tells the story of a lost childhood friend who left home one day, never to be heard from again. And it's basically about, just living life while that person is still walking the earth. And that can kind of be hard. So if this is something that like you've experienced, this song is going to hit home for you. So let's give this song a listen to Reminder by Card Reader.
We spent our whole night wasting our time waiting for our lives
Man, that song is so fucking good. We are so excited to be able to do this with Card Reader. Also, real quick, guys, they're going to be playing their hometown debut at Amityville Music Hall Friday, November 19th on Long Island. So fucking be there, show up. They have our support from here from Unsigned Pop Punk. And with that said, man, let's get into this episode.
Let's do it.
All right, leave meeting. Stage fright. I can never pee in front of my friends.
Pat, do you want to take the intro?
Sure. So we've got some pretty great guests tonight. We're gonna be sitting down and chatting with Dead Bundy from Ohio.
You know, I wish I still had the calling all captains like sound effects, because I'd just be like,
yeah, we're
so low budget. I can't afford sound effects. So I
we'll put it in post. We'll do it in post.
Like instead of do it live, it's like we'll do it in post.
Can you give me a bigger dick in post?
Yeah, I can make that happen. It's gonna stretch and warp as long as you're cool with that.
Any number is bigger than 0. Remember that, boys.
Yeah, so we got Dead Bundy here on the podcast. We got Ricky. Say hi, Ricky.
Yo, what's up?
Introduce yourself, man. What do you do? What do you do for the band?
I play the throat instrument.
The throat instrument. So my dick?
I'm talking about backstage and on stage. So
backstage, on stage, and on my knees. And then we got Brian in the house.
Yo, what up? What up? I'm guitar and beer bong.
And beard bong. That's it. I have to add that to my production list for my next track. Hey, I heard somebody say there was a beer bong, so can we add that? It's like, fuck yeah, dude.
Sounds like a didgeridoo.
You know what's sad is like that sounds like that makes sense.
Dude, has anyone else actually used a didgeridoo yet in like a recording? Because I have.
Oh yeah. It's awesome. It's pretty great. And then we got last but not least, we got Jordan. What's going on, Jordan?
Yo, play the drums, and yeah, as you can tell, we all do things with our mouths. I'm the finisher, so I'm usually responsible for the glory hole and the bodies.
The finisher.
Catch him at whatever show.
Jordan, the finisher.
The finisher.
Yeah, I'll be manning the glory hole at incarceration. Yeah, if you're lucky, you'll hit the right board.
Call me Carl, because I am wheezing.
I can actually balance like 3 different porta potties at once. That is impressive. Yeah.
We're never gonna get to the actual fucking question.
That's okay. Fuck them. We'll do it. Fuck them. We'll do it live.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. So remind me to mark this podcast extremely explicit when I create it.
Extreme.
This isn't like G-rated or whatever?
No.
We wouldn't have you on if it was. Like half the podcast would just be like edited out. It'd be like, hi, I'm Ricky, I'm Brian, I'm Jordan. Thanks for listening to the podcast. We'll see you next time.
We play instruments. Goodbye.
Sick. All right, let's get into this. All right. You put your first tracks, Dead Bundy, or in parentheses, Get Grundy, which is a fucking awesome track. And Locked in a Cage out in 2019 with a significantly different sound. Then you went on a bit of a hiatus for about a year and came back with a new sound. What prompted the musical direction change?
Keen observation. I kind of figured no one's paying attention. I've never heard that's a great question. I've never heard. I almost thought no one even heard that song.
I'm gonna fuck with your minds tonight.
Literally, Pat texted me. He's like, "I'm going in fucking deep."
Whoa!
And I said, "Okay, I'm ready."
We're ready.
Just give me something to bite down on, I guess.
Rick's been stretching for like months with this 9-inch eggplant, so we're ready to go.
There you go.
I think that, yeah, I mean, they definitely are a little bit different than the rest, but we've never like characterized ourselves by a genre. I think when we wrote all these songs, a lot of them were done at once.
Yeah.
So we played metal bands, we played in rock bands. It's the 3 of us played in bands together for like 10 years. We've been together forever. Like a throuple, a polyamorous throuple. And we never like got married to a genre. We like loved being able to put out songs based on like how the fuck we were feeling. So we had drunk and got hammered. on something.
I love it how the drummer's like, yeah, we were all in different bands. And in reality, it's probably just the drummer, because a drummer of any band's in like 3 bands minimum. Because like they're so rare. It's like, yeah, we were all in different bands, and everyone, like Ricky and Brian are just going, no, we fucking like,
actually, Brian's been in more bands than all of us, I think.
Really, the guitarist.
The only band.
It's like in Wisconsin, you could like, and I've said this before on the podcast. In Wisconsin, you could throw a rock out of a fucking moving car and hit a guitarist.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Look the wrong way. And then, I got an acoustic. You want to play?
Yeah, dude. You want to hear Wonderwall, bro?
Yeah.
Why you guys not play bass, though? For real.
No, that's when we met Brian. We were in high school, and he's like, anyway, brother, this is my mom's OnlyFans.
We wrote this before OnlyFans even happened. We're like,
dude,
this would be a great fucking idea. We should capitalize this.
We were too early to the game, and then also dated because then they canceled porn on my mom's OnlyFans before the album came out. So we almost were dated. They brought it back.
So
awesome.
I did see. So since you brought it up, though, I did see also that. So before Dead Bundy, correct me if I'm wrong, but you all also were in a band called Ira Hill.
Yep.
All right. So how did that turn into Dead Bundy then?
Damn. Hey, you guys are digging deep on this.
Dude, we're about to blow your dicks.
This isn't my favorite question yet.
Oh my god, that kind of reminds me of the Chain.
Well, like, okay, so we take massive inspiration from Hot Ones from At First We Feast.
Yeah.
You know how like he asks like the most like ridiculous questions. You're like, how the fuck did he dive that deep? We've gone we've dove deep. Okay.
Like we're starting off deep.
Look, all I'm saying is, Jordan, you're gonna want to bite down on this because I'm coming in dry, okay?
My shirt back. I know what we're doing. Fuck, gents. Once again, Ira Hill, even before what it was recently, like the very beginning, Ira Hill started as like a deathcore band, no joke. And that evolved into metalcore.
Would it be sad if we said we know?
I don't need to tell you. I don't need to tell you. This is for all the people. And then it turned into butt rock. So, like, I like to think that it made sense how it turned into Dead Bundy. You know,
Sure.
like it just kept changing. If you ever like came to the shows, we were always like the vibe of Dead Bundy on stage. We were doing beer bombs. There was paint. We were all of our hair was dyed stupid Teletubby colors because we didn't get enough attention when we were in high school.
Yeah, I mean, you know, daddy issues written on a sleeve. I get it.
Right.
I get it. I have the same thing.
We were all,
But like that's being said, like, you know, when you, I mean, at least I hope you know, like when you make music like Dead Bundy and you release like albums like Dead Bundy, you do realize that you're going to get shit on, but at the same time, you're also probably some of the most self-deprecating fucking dudes out there. So you kind of fucking get it. Am I like out of like pocket saying that?
No, I guess what the good point of that is we just like shit.
yeah. Like,
He likes porn. He likes it.
Yeah.
Cleveland and Odell Beckham Jr. is like the face of Cleveland. I don't know if you guys know that he loves getting shit on.
And on top of that, I don't know if you guys have heard, but the claim to fame of Cleveland is also the Cleveland Steamer.
That's true.
I have in my time heard of the Cleveland Steamer.
So that's the thing. So
We all have Urban Dictionary.
we wanted to get shit on, and the irony in all of this is that we get it. So we are starting to learn that there is like a heat check, right? I think certain people that like resonate with like music that doesn't give a fuck starts to like get behind it. They don't get offended by it. There's a crowd that enjoys it.
Yeah.
And we've tried to push the envelope further and further, not for the sake of it, but because that's how we are.
Yeah.
People just fucking get behind it. So
No, and like honestly, like even like real talk, I respect the fuck out of that. Like
Absolutely.
I've been listening to you guys long before I even like joined up with Unsigned Pop Punk and before we did this podcast. I love you guys. I love your music. I think it's awesome. It's got that Blink 182-esque kind of sound where we're just like, fuck it, fuck the world, and we'll just do whatever we want. I dig that because honestly, it's bringing back a little bit of that nostalgia for me. And I sit here like I'm a fucking old dude, and I kind of am. Like I dig it, and like as much as like I love shit, like the only reason I'm like shitting on you guys, like we are now,
Shitting on you.
shitting on you. So one, you literally asked for it, But no, like I was saying, like I genuinely do enjoy the music, like, even though it's really fun and like honestly sometimes over the top. It's awesome. But
that's the fun of
it. That's the fun of it. And like I could see myself going to a Dead Bundy show and literally losing my fucking mind because of that, like just the vibe and the atmosphere, and like even just meeting you guys over Zoom for the first time, just your attitudes about life and the music in general. That's something that a lot of people can't really like claim to and like hold as their identity. They're just like, you know what? We're just a bunch of dudes who love to make music, even though like, you know, it's not like as serious as, you know, this band or as serious as this band, or like, it's still just something that you guys like to do for fun. And I respect the fuck out of it. I really do.
Appreciate it, man. I think it's a good point to bring up. I think like we almost learned it through like experience, but like, I mean, when everyone starts in a band, it's hard not to take yourself seriously. Like you want to be
sure
that you learn, you listen to, like your idols were fucking killing it. And if everything got done perfectly, you know, you miss the mark. And as we like kept doing music, we're like, as I said, 10 years, we've been playing shit together 10 years. Sick of these motherfuckers. But by this point, now it's like, you stop taking yourself so seriously and it just clicks. It feels more natural.
Yeah.
And
so go ahead.
It makes it work, you know?
Yeah. So with that all said, like, this isn't one of the questions, but it just made me think, like, a lot of, at least for my band, we, you know, we're not as silly as Dead Bundy, that's for sure. But at the same time, I could only imagine that you guys still have to go about doing your stuff the same way everyone else has to. You have to think about what's going into your marketing. You have to think about what's, you know, what the sound of your next single is going to be, who's going to hear it, how you're going to pitch it. Is that kind of stuff still in place for you guys when it comes to being the business side of a band, or is it all just fuck it?
I think like it's a great, I think like one easy way to put it is that we take like the image and like the whole idea and the attitude of Dead Bundy like very loosely, but we take like everything behind it pretty seriously. You know, it's like, good shit. We've been in bands for a while. We know what goes in, how the sausage is made, right? We have fun. We know we have fun when like there's something to like, you know, go into the process. It's gratifying when you put work in and you can fucking like celebrate and
and on top of that, like a lot of the work, like when you're like being in like old bands, just like it's not work, like talking to people and interacting with people on social media and being in Facebook groups, like that's not work. Like that, to me, that's fun. So it's like easy. To be honest, it's easy for us. Like being in the metal scene, like in our metal scene in Cleveland for so long. Like I think one of the things for me and Dead Bundy, like I just wanted to make everyone that played in the metal bands that we played with be like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? You know,
love that.
And I didn't, not just because of that, because it's also what I just in general love, but like it was almost like that as well. So it was fucking awesome, man. And like I just wanted to make people be like, what the fuck? I think we did it.
Yeah. But even like when it comes to the behind the scenes, just knowing that like in reality, there's still like brains behind there, you know, like there's still, that wasn't meant to be an insult. That was just like, you know, it's just nice to know you guys think a little bit.
There's like 3 brain cells left.
I swear there's nothing behind it.
Yeah. Like there's collectively 2 brain cells between all 3 of you. And sometimes
more balls than brain cells.
I thought that's what you meant by brain.
But no, it's cool to know that like you guys are still kind of like more or less doing the same thing that everyone else is doing. You're taking a different like head-on approach, but like in reality, it's coming down to, you know, brass taxes, like, you know, what we're booking, how much we're booking a show for, you know, what the logistics are, you know, putting thought into your marketing plans and or the lack thereof of a marketing plan, because that's honestly a way to market as well. And it's really like comforting for someone like, let's say me back in like 2016, who's like, I have no idea what I'm doing, and these guys seem that like, you know, just kind of fucking off is going to get them, and it's working for them. But even like looking into the behind the scenes of it all, it's really affirming to, and I'm sure it's affirming to a lot of our listeners who are trying to start bands and trying to do their thing, that everyone does it, big or small. You all have to go through like relatively the same shit.
I think it's a combination of both. Like, it's like just you have to work hard, obviously, but you also have to have fun with it. Because like if you're working hard and not having fun, it's not going to work. If you're just having fun and not working hard, where's that going to go?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. If you're just having fun and working hard, that's like, we all love doing that. And like, I think that's the way to do it.
Yeah. I think it's like, I was talking about it today too. It's like creating a safety net for yourself. Like you have to obviously at some point treat it like a business. Like you can't go into it thinking you can't put money into it at all. Like there's going to be something you have to pay for. But if you're not fun, like I think it's like bullshit.
Sure. Yeah. You got it. And just like everything else, you got a picture of it as an investment of your resources and your time. And if you're spending your time, which I mean, let's be honest, like this is going to get real deep here. You go to work for $14, $15 an hour or something like that. You're spending an hour of your time in order to get that money. What you're really doing is you're spending time. So putting time and effort into something that you give a shit about, it's an investment. And a lot of times you don't see a return on investment for 2, 3, 5, 7 years. I know, but it happens, but it's for all you guys out there listening in radio land, fuck off. For all you guys listening about this, like truly, like it's an investment of your time. It's an investment of your resources. And if you think it's anything other than that, maybe this isn't the path for you. But if you're willing to put in the time, the effort, and do exactly what Dead Bundy's like talking about with mixing, being able to mix having fun with it, as well as being serious on the back end, because why do something you don't love? Then you're going to actually start to see more results. And I really appreciate that about this too. Cause I love being funny, and I love like, yeah, and we're still going to get back there, like we still got some questions that are going to make you guys like enter into some sort of like fucking like trance or some shit. Like how the fuck did we know? But we know.
He's getting spicier and spicier as we go on. I think like that's what sticks a lot. The last thing I'll say about this, though, that's it though. Like I think it's what stops everyone. You want to take yourself seriously. You want to treat it like a business. Someone tells you that. But then the ones that seemingly do better, the ones that don't care, they don't give a fuck. Punk was about not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
It's deliberately not giving a fuck.
Yeah.
At the same time, you're supposed to give a fuck. And so everyone stops themselves because they're caring too much. And it's like this like contradiction. So many bands get stuck in it.
Yeah. Have you ever caught yourself caring too much?
No. Not since we started Dead Bundy at all. Never. I think like we've definitely, I mean, it's said this is like a product of like, if we haven't been in a band together for 10 years, we might not have noticed it. We definitely had that shit before. Yeah. But like the whole idea is that we probably wouldn't have done Dead Bundy if we were to like take it too seriously.
Yeah.
And because we've let this leash just go, it's been the most fun and most productive we probably ever have been in bands. So my best advice is like find a way to like be organized behind the scenes. Like don't give a fuck. Put content out there, put songs out there. Like don't care.
Do your due diligence, but don't take it to heart.
Yeah, who cares?
Yeah.
I think the thing with Dead Bundy is, and I honestly think this is true, we really do care about having fun more than anything. Like that's what we found ourselves on. Like these songs, like in the studio, we're not just sitting there like stone faced. Like we're fucking laughing our asses off, having the time of our life. Like
the entire time.
And that's the point of this band.
Right. It's about like friendship, like brews with friends, and like getting fucked up and having it.
Because ultimately, that's kind of what it's like to just be on tour. Like if you're in a serious band or a not serious band, that's kind of what it's like. Either way, is like being able to just hang out with your homies, doing what you love, and having fun doing it.
Maybe that's the reason why we're taking this like other end of the spectrum. Because back then we used to tour and it was like too serious, and it made it seem like not fun because we like overanalyzed.
Way too much work.
The show needed to be. And the like appearance, we played to like fucking 25 people, and it's like, why do we care so much? Like, shouldn't we be like enjoying this vacation? This is a time in our lives where you're like look back on and fucking be grateful for, and instead of hyper analyzing every moment. Fuck that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, as somebody who hyper analyzes every moment, I'm hurt.
You look sexy while you're doing it.
We don't respect. Neither do I. Just so you know.
Speaking of hyperanalyzing, though, Jordan, this question is for you. So in 2014, you helped lead your high school soccer team to a state championship. So how did you make the leap from soccer player to rock and roll drummer? And I just want to know, according to your Reverb Nation account, are you actually metal since birth?
That's hilarious.
I think the connection's all fucked. I gotta get out of here.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you weren't supposed to find that.
Wow.
Find that. That was like fucking 12, dude. Like, coming. God damn it.
That's true.
Well, yeah, fucking metal stuff. I'm standing by. I'm not gonna like fucking shy away. Not a pussy. Fucking for the thunder. We do. And I think soccer and metal and pop punk go hand in hand.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about it's all about just a bunch of dudes out there like trying to help each other score, and it's not working.
Kicking balls.
And slap each other's asses.
Trying to score with each other in the bathroom. But I think like that was what's funny enough. It's what started it though. Those are the people that came to our shows. Like when we were in high school, like they were the most connected at our school, so it would always like spread it. Our shows would sell out when we were like fucking 16, 17, 18 years old.
Damn right.
It ended up being a good platform. Like maybe this is like who we should be fucking targeting or whatever. So
yeah.
Right. That was one of the best things about being in a band like in high school, and also like giving a shit about your band in high school, is you had a really big, easy platform to get tons of people if you could do it. And if you just tried. A lot of these bands I've played shows with other like bands that were in high school and didn't do a fucking thing. But it's like, if you give a shit and you promote yourself, like you had such a platform.
And how easy it is to put a freaking bulletin like up on a board in your school. You know what I mean? Like it's really not hard. Well, okay, so that's pretty much it for like those deep dive questions. I hope we didn't scar y'all too much.
We're done with the Better Alive section.
You don't have any pictures of me when I was 1 as like a sperm? Do you have any dick pics of my dad? Is that what's coming next?
Nope. That's
I know, but we do have your Uncle Chad.
Dude, who doesn't have that?
But it's my Uncle Chad.
He's in Austin, Texas.
His dick?
I would hope so.
Well, I don't know. It's a good question. He
is severed off his body.
50 of the continental 48 states.
So before we move on to our like next segment, though, we got one last like normal question. It's not a deep dive. Is there any advice you'd want to give to any newer bands starting out that you wish you had when you were starting out?
Give up.
Holy shit.
Don't do it.
Quit while you're ahead and still have finances.
It goes 10 years out.
Yeah, so if you're willing to waste 9 years giving too much of a shit, yeah, go for it, dude.
No, I mean, I would say though, definitely have fun. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking practice.
Remember why you're doing it.
Yeah, practice your instrument. That's a good one.
Practice your instrument.
I like how the guitarist brought that up. Is that for you or is that for Jordan?
No, we've been drunk this whole entire fucking time, and we didn't even start practicing our instrument until like a week ago. Fuck.
He's right.
You guys are fucking right. I love it. I think
you gotta remember why you're doing it. It's like, if you go into thinking this is your end all, then like you're putting too much pressure on yourself to like make it or whatever. And if you do that, you're gonna like miss all the important lessons of like getting through by not caring. If you look like you're caring, you look like a fucking idiot, I think, on the outside.
Man, so Pat, I guess I look like a fucking idiot on the outside. Like
every day. Every day.
Talking to us. You definitely don't.
That's
all you care about like promoting that sexy ass.
He's just trying to promote his OnlyFans right now.
Well, with how work went today, I might have to start one. Cool. There's going to be a bunch of like dudes in my DMs, and I'm not mad about that.
You're talking about us.
Wait. Now you need to do the subscribe here.
Subscribe.
We're gonna spam you with our burner accounts. You're gonna want to pick soon.
Yeah. I'll have to charge it. I'll have to charge for it. Just dick ratings. Let's go.
I have to pay you. Send my dick. I'll do it,
dude. I'm gonna find out what it's like to be a woman with full DMs real quick, and it's probably not great. Like rest in peace to anybody's inbox out there, because that sucks. Literal dick. That's awful. Now I don't want an OnlyFans. Like
that's how we feel. We have people asking for our dirty socks and dirty underwear.
I didn't know that was a thing, but like, let me give you my address.
They'll ask me to come in my shorts in a wet dream and then like send it to them after wearing it.
Like, I hope this is true.
Oh, dude, that was me. All right, we all share a brain.
Well, on that note, we're going to go to a commercial break and we'll be right back. Hey, everybody, this is Pat.
And this is Bear with Where Did All My Friends Go? A pop punk podcast about life in the music industry. And we are really excited to let you guys know that we are on every single social media platform that you can possibly think of. Well, probably not everyone, but all the major ones. Pat, give us a list of which ones we're on.
You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all the good stuff. And all of it is at the same tag. Unsigned Pop Punk.
Unsigned Pop Punk? Oh my god.
Unsigned Pop Punk.
Did I hear you say Twitch in there too?
Twitch in there too. Unsigned Pop Punk.
That's awesome. Guys, we're really excited because we just released our Twitch and we cannot wait to see you there. All right, everybody, welcome back to the podcast. We are here with Dead Bundy. Guys, again, we want to thank you so much for being here. Are you ready for the next segment?
Are you ready?
No, I'm never ready.
I can't remember anything before high school, so.
so if you have anything like pre-high school, I don't have any answers for you.
I have anything on the information.
I just love how Jordan's like, I know you got it. Like, I know it's there.
I'm done. No more.
This is our this is just our obscure question segment. So like we're
so this is where we dick length.
Yeah. You know.
Who takes what? Got it.
Yeah. So I guess our first question is when your fight or flight instincts kick in, what fast food have you just eaten?
Arby's.
Chicken dick.
Oh, what?
Fight or flight instinct.
Yeah.
So this motherfucker was in Pittsburgh.
Oh, that's right. Oh no!
Come on, this is good. This is good. Actually, I wasn't even there. One of you guys.
You were there. We're even there.
Pat, I'm so proud of you right now.
That's the story. I think I'm like, in there. Rick fought someone over a chicken steak. I didn't fight him. They fought me. Like he literally like fucking punched the guy in the head. I didn't. A brawl in the streets in Pittsburgh. And I mean, yeah.
Well, yeah, it was a couple years ago, but basically, yeah, it was over a Chinese chicken stick.
There you go. But I mean, like, have you really been to Pittsburgh if you haven't fought over a chicken stick?
Nah, that's
like
that's what all my friends were saying.
Yeah, exactly. All right. When did you decide you wanted to be a professional dumbass?
Wait, which one are you talking to?
Yes.
I was born that way.
Wow. You know, fuck. Damn. When I jerk myself dry.
I don't think it was a conscious decision. I think you're just kind of born that way for sure.
So Bear, I can definitely see that you were frantic when you're writing down these questions and couldn't think of anything. So I'm not going to ask any. I will ask one more of these.
Oh, but then we like these.
So which one of you farts the worst, and which one of you farts the best?
The best? Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. The easy.
I'm going to leave it up to you which one you think is worst and best.
Worst, it's me, dude. It's all the fucking booze and fast food.
I guess I would say it like this: the worst consistently is Brian. Consistently. I think everyone has their moments.
When you suck so much dick, it goes out your ass and it smells bad. And I think that's why Brian smells like shit.
It happens.
Yeah, it's not good. Nah, fart's the best. I don't know that I ever smelled a drink.
I like Rick's farts. Yeah, they smell good.
I'm just saying, no.
Rick smells like flowers and rainbows.
Well, that's what
this is what they were expecting an interview with Dead Bundy was going to be.
That's why Jordan likes to put his nose in Rick's ass.
This is my opinion. Brian has the worst farts, and I've never smelled a Jordan fart, and I must have the best farts.
By far,
by process of elimination, I think that's correct.
He used
the transitive property. He carried the one, and now we're here.
Yeah. I don't know, he does shit his pants. So if we're like gauging it based on like the effectiveness of the fart, then like it's probably like he's not that good.
But then again, if you don't smell Jordan's farts, maybe like he has to fart. So like maybe
is he a ghost?
So how could it be good? My question is, if you can't smell it, how could it be good?
Because like on a scale of like farts being bad to good, it starts off negative, right? Like it's like negative negative, and then no smell of a fart is better than a worse smell.
It's like golf rules, golf points.
Yeah, we're classy here.
If you can fart funny, then like that's a plus. If you don't smell, that's a plus. If you don't shit your pants, it's a plus. Rick farts funny, but he shits his pants.
Don't, dude.
So that's a plus. It's like a 0. Brian's like a negative.
That's a good
like shit. They sound like shit, and he shits his pants.
All right, that's fair.
I find the best.
Wait, no, if we're going on golf rules and I just got a -3, that means I won.
That's true. You're only 3 strokes behind.
5.
So would he be at par then?
Yeah, well, it depends on the hole.
I think.
Man, I really love this golf analogy.
Rick's a bogey.
He's a fucking bogey. All right, are you guys ready for your last question?
I'm scared.
All right. Did Billy actually have an Oreo cakester?
I forgot about Oreo cakesters. And
Dude, I don't even know the fucking context.
Oh my God, you guys have never seen that old commercial?
I
it was
have no
the
idea.
telephone game where it was like, hey, Billy has an Oreo cakester. And then they would just like,
Billy has an Oreo.
Billy has a cake. And then like it got to the last part, it was like, Billy has his first chest hair? No, Billy has an Oreo cakester.
Isn't it like a big fucking Oreo? It's almost like a fucking
Yeah, and then it was like it had like a cake as the like basically
like a the hell was it called? Like a Toho.
I remember the
Ho-ho.
treat.
It's like a ho-ho.
A Toho.
What the fuck? A Twinkie. Dude, a ho-ho? I forgot about all those things.
Bear, are you Billy?
It's still around?
Are you telling us that you're Billy? Is this what this is?
Billy.
fuck. If they bring back Oreo cakesters, you can call me Billy. I don't even give a shit.
They're not around, are they?
I know, they're gone. They're gone.
I have never had an Oreo cakester. I don't think I've ever heard of an Oreo cakester.
What?
I'm gonna have to YouTube this commercial or something,
dude. And then right after that, YouTube the berries and cream commercial.
You know what that reminds me of? That Billy Oreo cakester thing. I just saw on the internet that they were talking about Steve from Blue's Clues.
Yeah,
that was someone who I didn't think about.
Dude, did you see the video?
Yeah, yeah.
I fucking cried like a bitch. I was like,
Dead Bundy doesn't cry.
You've been my friend forever too. It's nice to know that you knew.
He's a pussy. That's a weakness. It's really not involved at all.
I like Joe.
Steve's
well, Jordan, nobody expects any kind of class coming from a drummer, so just sit back.
Good point. Good point. I'll humor that, but he's a beta. And
he's a beta. That's okay. You know what?
Oh, wait. Actually, a funny point. I think Steve left Blue's Clues to start a band.
Yeah, he was in a fucking like death metal band. I'm pretty sure, or like a metal band, because he lost all of his hair. Yeah, he lost all of his hair, and that's why he wanted to leave.
Oh, because it was so stressful being in a metal band.
Yeah,
you know what? I'm gonna do absolutely.
I'm looking it up right now.
Research on this. Oh, okay, damn. I was gonna say I'm gonna do zero research on this and just take your word for it. That's all I'm gonna do.
This isn't the girl from the Grinch, by the way, Brian.
I'm so happy that we can hear your like keyboard because like it would be really terrible if we couldn't.
Sudden Impact. Burns played in bands called Sudden Impact, 9 Pound Truck, and the Ivies, which he called a Morrissey ripoff band.
Okay,
he
was some emo shit.
He's like bald though. He looks like
well, it looks like we know who our next guest is going to try and be. We're gonna have Steve from Blue's Clues on this podcast.
Steven from Blues.
He's a hot commodity right now.
I know, dude. He's probably like high dollar. You know,
I better have a TikTok or something.
I would pay $1 million for his porn.
Oh, what?
So wow.
What about Joe's porn?
I have a question. Okay, last question. Actually, do y'all ever surprise yourself with the shit you say, or like at least listen to the shit you say?
No.
Like, there's no filter. I think there's never like a process where someone thinks about what they're saying.
Actually, I think what it is that if one of us said something fucked up, someone else is going to say the next word.
Sure, and then you're going to try to top that last one.
Yeah.
No, I get it, dude.
It keeps going back and forth. Yeah. Brian says the most offensive thing gets canceled.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I fucking love you guys.
So hold up, guys. So I dove a little further, and then I see that in 2017 he started a band called Steven, which was he released an adult-friendly psychedelic rock children's album.
What? Get the fuck out.
This is going to be my newest jam.
They released a music video for a track called The Unicorn and Princess Rainbow.
Wait a second. Is that Adventure Time? You've never seen that show? That's that shit.
I don't know.
Steve's on drugs, clearly.
Excuse me. I'll ask the questions.
Hey, you can't say that because he's famous on the internet.
Oh, yeah, that's true. No, I'm morally obligated to abide by that rule. I'm sorry.
Why everyone's bending over for Steve? Like, when the fuck did everyone want Blue Clues all of a sudden? Like,
Hey, I actually
Dude, just because you didn't have a childhood doesn't mean that everyone else in the world can.
all of a sudden, we're like these big Blue Clues fans.
I'm sorry. Just because you were uncultured doesn't mean that like culture doesn't exist. We here over at the Unsigned Pop Punk Where Did All My Friends Go podcast have what's called class and taste. And the fact that we even have you on this podcast is kind of proving our point otherwise, that we don't have class and taste. So, you know, just sit back, shut the fuck up, and let us ask the questions because we're the ones with the good mics. Okay?
I like the Angry Beavers.
I want
Congratulations. Does that make you cool? Because like
it does. No, it does. Because Angry Beavers was dope as fuck.
That's
You know we watched when we were or whenever watching fucking Steve cry about it on the internet. I was watching the Pain Olympics.
Oh fuck! That unlocked the memory. I don't want to be here anymore. Fuck that.
It probably was.
Oh shit! I remember college.
I watched that.
Another clue.
I watched that in high school. Definitely.
Where's my dick?
Oh my god, dude! Fuck! I remember watching that shit. That explains a lot of my kinks.
We're not here to kink shame at all. So
No, neither am I. I'm just saying now I get it. You know, like I'm okay with it beforehand, but now I'm okay with it. And I understand. So I need to see somebody.
Can we go back to the last one? I want to relive that again.
We'll tell you what, you can relive it when the podcast comes out, and then you can just listen to it and boost our numbers for us. We'll know it's you, but you know, it's fine.
I just want to listen to your guys' voice. That's what I'm going to do.
You can find us at A Brighter Skies on Spotify, and then you can also find Pat at Cities Never Sleep on Spotify. Quick plug for that.
That's a good. You're right.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. All right, Pat,
or we can just FaceTime like all the time.
We'll swap numbers and other things. Pat, bring us into our next segment.
Okay, this is our last segment here. It's called a rapid fire questions. You're gonna just speak from the heart and not really think of anything. Just answer.
Right. To be fair, I don't really think they thought about any of the answers on this.
No, I'm not super concerned about this. I think they've got it. But we're gonna go through these. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Pizza or tacos?
Tacos.
John.
Saved by the Bell or Boy Meets World?
Boy Meets World.
Nice. Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Mortal Kombat for sure.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs. Yeah.
Cats.
Fuck you.
That's the first one. Pudding or Jello?
Pudding. Just had some last night in his ground.
Nice. Day or night person? People.
Night. Jordan's definitely a morning person.
Last one. Fall Out Boy or My Chemical Romance?
My Chem.
Wait, what was the first one?
Fall Out Boy. My Chem.
The album, the blue one with the girl. No.
Take this to your grave?
Yeah, take this to your grave.
Yeah.
And Dead Bundy.
With Dead Bundy.
And Dead Bundy.
Dead Bundy covered that one really good song on My Chemical Romance.
It's called My Mom's OnlyFans.
That's it. That was it.
That's it, guys. That's the podcast.
Dude, you guys are awesome, man. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thank you guys.
It was an absolute blast to have you guys on. Before you go, plug your brand, plug your band, plug your social media. Let everybody who's listening, which is probably just my mom, though I will warn her about the sexually explicit content for this one. So she might have a heart attack by minute 3.
We'll just tell her to buckle up.
Mom, buckle up. But yeah, so tell us where we can find you and all of it.
Now, strap on, Mom. Yeah, I think honestly, like I love the mom thing. Before we get to the branding, I think that like honestly, this is for moms. Moms do appreciate their buttons pushed, and I think we should be pushing our moms' buttons a little bit more often. Our moms have an open mind. They want to bring in new pop punk bands. Show your mom Dead Bundy. We're all over the internet. We're on Instagram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter. You heard this shit. Heard fucking everywhere. Who's not on everything by this point? All right. Find us on YouTube. New video, not sorry. Brand new album. Fucking on Spotify. See us in incarceration. I'm not sure if this podcast will be out by then. We're playing to tens of thousands of people right before Slipknot. Fucking heard it here first. And then catch us afterwards in Glory Hole. That's all I gotta say.
That's fucking awesome. It's just really funny that you talk about moms like that because my mom is a 62-year-old Jewish woman, so I love it.
Wow, super young.
Yeah. She's awesome. Which in turn makes me a Jew, so this is great. I love it.
Hey, I might be Jewish.
You never know. You know.
You never know. We didn't. I didn't dive that far onto Ricky.
That wasn't on his social.
Well, we accept everyone here.
What I learned is that I post too much shit. Really didn't think of anything.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. We really had a fucking awesome time. I hope you guys did too. Pat, is there anything you wanted to say before we closed out of here?
I think that's about it. Just make sure you guys check out Dead Bundy, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you for having us.
Pat Bear, I'll see you in about an hour on our exclusive section.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, exclusive section. That'll be on our Patreon.
And with that, we'll see you guys next week.